Howdy, folks. Got a bit of a journey today, so let's get to it. 20 September 2020. Tomorrow, I start my half-dose antidepressants for a 2-week taper. Then I'm done. I think I'm choosing more work, not less. Send your spare prayers. 18 October 2020. It's a Sunday. It is important that we talk about this. Venlafaxine withdrawals are no joke. My VA doc had me ramp down off by taking a half dose for 2 weeks, then stopping completely. Sent me that exact prescription, in fact. I asked about what to expect for withdrawal symptoms. Was told nothing since I was ramping down. If I had simply stopped, then maybe. I asked what to watch for, and she said worsening of my PTSD, panic anxiety disorder, major depressive disorder symptoms. She was quick to suggest that I might have to go back on meds and continue them indefinitely. She really didn't want me stopping this last med, since I had a history of maybe 3 episodes of depression in my life. I figured I wasn't being told everything, and expected to be grumpy, anxious, and moody, as my brain learned how to do without. I was not prepared for the dizzies. I was not prepared for the brain pops. So I took my last pill on a Sunday. Monday was great. On Tuesday, I woke up disoriented. I figured it might be mild vertigo from all the pollen. My lymph nodes were pissed and it was windy. Symptoms got worse all day. Soon nausea came, then lethargy, then brain fog. Of course, the old familiar guard of anger, anxiety, and depression reported for duty. I need to add that that day I was doing tree work in a bucket truck on Fort Riley, so that was great with all those symptoms. I had Wednesday morning off to run errands. I took the rest of the day. Reality started to glitch like Pop Rocks in Coke in my brain. I started to suspect meds. Called my family doc, and her response was along the lines of, "Oh yeah, happens all the time. We'll have to taper you off a lot more slowly." Relief to have an answer. Got a new prescription with some guidance, but was allowed to control my own dosing schedule. Not from the VA. I did this with my family doc. 2 hours after taking a half-dose pill, all my symptoms were gone. Rather frustrating to have to learn all this the hard way. Now I'm dosing every other day, moving to every 3rd day, every 4th day, etc., over the next couple of months. That's the optimistic plan. Might take longer. The family and I have talked about the roller coaster I'm riding as I taper off. We're working on it together. It's not fun for anyone, but worth working through. It's been several years since I've had this much suicidal ideation. I can do pain, but not dizzy, apparently. Check on each other, forgive each other, try again. And then 9 January 2021. It is important that we talk about this. I am 5 weeks off my antidepressants. Finally. Holy moly, what a roller coaster. That was one of the worst experiences of my life. Top 10 for sure. And I still agree with that assessment. VA doc was no help, but I think I've said that already. I had to taper off by increasing the days between pills every 2 weeks. Took 4 months. It worked. I'm here. Wow. I describe being on this side of the meds as being on the surface riding the storm. Got to use those skills and tools. Being on meds was like being below the surface watching the storm rage above. I'm happy with my choice. The good things are hard to do. Humbly grateful for my wife's help through all of this. She is strong. Help each other, folks. Keep going. Use all your tools. Ask for help. it's important that we talk about this. Folks, I can't account for the mistaken timeline in my last post. By my count, it took maybe 2.5 months if I was 5 weeks off the meds. To be a 4-month taper, it would have had to been the end of January 2021. I don't know what I was counting at the time or what mistake I made. I do remember the days dragging on and on and on and on as I tapered off the pills. In my memory, it feels like 4 months is the right amount of time that it took, but the dates don't align. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Suffice to say, it sucked. So now, tell me your medication stories in the comments. Let other folks know they are not alone, because mental health medication troubles are normal and common. And remember, hope is a choice.